A very warm welcome to everybody taking this broadcast of the OFC Champions League semi-final second leg between Waitakere United of New Zealand and Amicale of Vanuatu. What an interesting first half, and just 5 minutes in. This corner from Waitakere slapped away by Chika Mansale. The danger at the near post, unorthodox but effective. 11 minutes later, Waitakere created this opportunity. It came from a run by Brian Shelley, in fact. And then Chad Coombs had a shot. It was veering away from Chika Mansale. The two Amicale defenders did well to put pressure on the Kiwi midfielder. And Mansale did the rest. Certainly on target and at a good height for Mansale to cope with. Chad Coombs was in on the act again. Nice long-range attempt by him, and Mansale was scrambling to deal with it. He got his hands right, the footwork was good enough as well. Worth a pop, but not enough to outsmart Mansale. Then with 9 minutes to go before the halftime break, Masavakalo's free kick struck the wall, and then look at that shot from Joseph Nawo. Dipped at the last, hit the base of the crossbar, hit the back of Danny Robinson, who was so unlucky. And Amicale took the lead, 1-0, and a forlorn Danny Robinson. Smiles aplenty for Joseph Nawo and delight on the Amicale bench. 53 minutes. Amicale almost punishing Waitakere for that wayward pass. Danny Robinson fast off his line to shut down Fenedy Masavakalo. Real anxious moment for the home side. They were trailing 1-0. 2 minutes later, Amicale again trying to press their one goal advantage. A long range shot from Joseph Nawo hit the side netting. Danny Robinson relieved to see that one fly past. And then one of the best opportunities for Waitakere. Krishna tried to work a ball into the pocket at the near post for De Vries. Chika Mansale, brave goalkeeping. The offside flag did go up. It wouldn't have counted, but still, Mansale having a storming game for Amicale. There's very little he could do about this. This, for me, was close to a world-class finish. Look at that from Chad Coombs. Taken on the chest, pops it over the top of Nelson Saleh Khalifa, and the right foot volley. If you're going to pick a player in Oceania who can hit long-range shots with technique, it's Chad Coombs, and he didn't disappoint. Fantastic goal, right at the time that Waitakere needed it. Pops it over Nelson Khalifa. Very reminiscent of a goal that Paul Gascoigne scored against Scotland at Euro 96. If you remember, he popped the ball over the top of Colin Hendry. The Oceania equivalent, perhaps. 69 minutes. Another opportunity for De Vries. Marking wasn't as tight as the previous effort that he had, and he had the beating of Mansale there, but he didn't get the ball on target. 10 minutes to go. Amicale chasing the game. Paul Nom played this ball in. Sam Calaros, that's a poor ball in. And he had options at the far post. And look at the frustration from Moffat Deramoa, throwing his arms up. 9 minutes left. De Vries twisting and turning, looked to set himself up, played it into Chris Palmer. Palmer's shot had plenty of power on it, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. And Sammy Kautonga both combining to get the ball over. Mansale angry with his teammates for allowing Palmer to have the shot. Just 60 seconds later, Fenedy Masavakalo trying to trip his way through 6 players. The ball broke for Joseph Nawo, but Danny Robinson read it like a book, and he was out to cover the danger. Very bravely indeed, the goalkeeper. 6 minutes left on the clock. De Vries plays the ball through. Intelligent dummy from Alan Pearce. Chico Mansale forced into a save from Roy Krishna. Wonderful stuff from Pearce. And Krishna's shot straight into Chico Mansale. Two minutes to go. Dan Morgan set Krishna up. He put the icing on the cake for Waitakere. Lovely finish. And Krishna's 6th goal of the campaign. And Waitakere 2-1 up on the day and 4-1 up on aggregate and through to the OFC Champions League final. Takes the applause of his coach Paul Marshall in the foreground.
Well, I'm very happy with the boys in the first half. I think we lost concentration in the second half, but one thing is I'm not happy about it, the ref. Some of our mistakes with the ref, and but like I said, it's a game. So, but I'm really happy with the boys in the first half and the second half. Like we dominate the game, but only to put the ball in the net. That's the same mistake we done in Vanuatu, and the same mistake we done here. The only chance we don't put the ball in the net.
Disappointed that I was disappointed. The staff were disappointed that we didn't get up for the game as well as what we should have done in the first half, and so we didn't play our best. But we did a lot better in the second half. Created a lot more opportunities, and we were comfortable in the second half. But first half, and then we had the goal, which was a bit unlucky, really, off the back of the goalkeeper. But that's what happens in these games, particularly against the island teams. The unexpected happens, and you've got to be ready for it.
Now the final against a team you know pretty well.
Yeah, Auckland City, it's the 7th time I think we've played them this year, and it will be the 7th time, so we both know each other pretty well, and at the end of the day I think it's going to come down to the odd little bit of detail, but we'll see how the week goes, and we're looking forward to it. It'll be a great opportunity for us in many respects. We'll be able to, hopefully if we do well, we'll convert a quadruple, which I don't think's been done before, so we've got a lot to play for.